2024 is our final battle.
We have a great plan for government of Germany. Project 2024 is a worldwide project.
Es wird ernst. Putin hat der deutschen Bundesregierung ein Ultimatum gestellt. Bis zum 11. März soll sie Stellung beziehen zu den Taurus-Leaks, also zu den durchgesickerten deutschen Angriffsplänen auf die russische Krimbrücke. Wird sie das nicht tun, dann passiert etwas. Was wird passieren? Das will ich heute besprechen mit Jürgen Elsässer, denn dazu sind interessante russische Militärdokumente aufgetaucht. Das ist der Brennpunkt des Tages.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is March 5th, 2024. We are 6 days from March 11th. On March 11th, there is a 10 heavenly body alignment, 8 planets with the sun and the moon, all 8 planets in 4 constellations, together with the sun and the moon on March 11th. Very important detail in this is that according to the Torah calendar, this is the new year. This is the first day of the first month according to the Torah calendar. Very important consideration. March 11th means that Passover falls after the spring equinox, which may be a very important factor in how they determine the true new year. So according to the Torah calendar, this is the new year. This is also the 4-year anniversary of the COVID pandemic from March 11, 2020, the 4 years of the fig tree, and it lines up with the new year according to the Torah calendar. This is also the anniversary of March 11, 2011, the Japan earthquake and tsunami. As it says in John 2, on the 3rd day there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee. The first day of the first month on the Torah calendar lands on the 3rd day, Monday through Tuesday. Saturday through Sunday is the first day, Sunday through Monday is the 2nd day, and Monday through Tuesday is the 3rd day. On the 3rd day, there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee. And this is also the day of the new moon. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on our solemn feast day, Psalm 81:3. Another thing we need to consider is that just as COVID began on March 11th, the Spanish influenza timeline from 1918 was that on March 11th, the first reports came out of the sickness arriving in the United States. March 11th, 1918 is the beginning of the timeline of the Spanish flu outbreak from 1918. They're planning a very big bank overhaul, or what many people are thinking could be the great crash of America, happening on March 11th. Brace for March 11th, Bank's Day of Reckoning, March 11th. This may have also been a 1-year warning from the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank, which happened on March 10th, 2023. So between March 10th and March 11th, 2023, we have our 1-year warning from the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank, which was the 3rd largest bank failure in United States history and the largest since the 2007-2008 financial crisis. Another very important detail in all of this is that March 11th, before the Gregorian calendar came into being, March 11th was the vernal equinox. The 10 days that vanished, the switch to the Gregorian calendar, and one of the reasons why they switched, because they wanted the vernal equinox to be on March 21st instead of March 11th. March is the month of war, named after the planet Mars, the god of war. And in ancient Rome, festivals of Mars took place in March because that was when the weather was mild enough to start a war. Did you know that March was the first month of the year until the Gregorian calendar began? In other words, March 11th is 111, just as January 11th was 111. March 11th is also 111. And we have this connection then from January 11th to March 11th, both being 111. 2 Samuel 11:1, another 111. In the spring, at the time when kings go off to war, David sent out Joab with the king's men and the whole Israelite army. They destroyed the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah, but David remained in Jerusalem. So here we have the timing of the beginning of most wars, the reason why March is named after Mars, the god of war, and even in the Bible, the springtime, at the end of winter, is when the kings go off to war. Here's another detail in all of this. March 10th and 11th is the first day of Ramadan. This could be the call to global jihad starting on March 10th. And even Israel has set a Ramadan deadline to launch the Rafah offensive if hostages are not returned. And at this point, no agreements have been made, and so Ramadan begins on March 10th. This could be another marker in the uptick of war, the beginning of Ramadan, but this would also be a global call to jihad by the Arabs, I think, as the timing of this brings them to a time of defending their faith, defending their beliefs, defending their God, and Ramadan could be a key moment in all of this. And so Ramadan begins on March 10th. From the last blood moon of November 8th, 2022 to January 11th, 2024 was 430 days. And from that last blood moon of November 8th, 2022 to March 11th, 2024, it's 490 days. Both of these time frames are given in the Bible. Israel spent 430 years in Egypt, and Daniel shows that 70 weeks are determined upon thy people. 490 days is 70 weeks. 311 in the Greek concordance is postponement, delay, putting off. It is only used once in the Bible, and it is used in a negative. In other words, there will be no postponement, no delay, no more putting off. Acts 25:17. Therefore, when they come hither without any delay, on the morrow I sat on the judgment seat and commanded the man to be brought forth. The only time this is used, it's in the negative. There will be no more delay. And on the morrow I sat on the judgment seat. So this could be the beginning of the Great Tribulation and the beginning of the final trial that is coming upon the earth. From the day of my sign on December 12th, 2012 to March 11th, 2024, it's 4,107 days. 4,107 is the word that represents wandering star or planet in the Greek concordance, 4107. On this day, March 11th, all 8 planets, all 8 wandering stars are in alignment on the new year according to the Torah calendar. The last 2 blood moon lunar eclipses that we have seen, which were both in 2022, the May 16th blood moon connects to March 11th, 2024 by 666 days. This was the blood moon that Ken Potter saw all of the alignments connected to. This was also a very important day. And so 666 days from there to March 11th, 2024. And from the last blood moon, as we mentioned, November 8th, 2022, 490 days to March 11th, 2024. Both biblical days, 70 weeks are determined, and the number of the beast. March 11th connects to both blood moons in these biblical numbers. In the movie The Matrix, Neo's date of birth is March 11th, 1962. In 2024, Neo will turn 62. So the date in question, 3/11/62, is fulfilled on March 11th, 2024. On March 11th, 2024, Neo turns 62. 3/11/62. The movie The Matrix that came out in 1999 revealed the date of the Twin Towers, September 11th, 2001, in the passport of Neo. So I just wanted to do this overview video for you, put all the pieces of information together in one location. I hope this helps. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed. Okay guys, a quick update on my last video, the Matrix code showing March 11th, 2024 as the second 9/11. There's more information about this. Thomas Anderson, his passport expires on 9/11/2001. The Twin Towers. The meaning of Thomas is twin. The meaning of matrix is matrix, related to the Latin word for mother, originally meant pregnant animal or breeding female, was later generalized to mean womb, matrice, the matrice of the woman, the womb of the woman, the matrix, the womb. Thomas, the twin, born on 3/11/1962, and 2024 minus 1962 is 62. In other words, Thomas, Neo, is going to turn 62 on March 11th, 2024, 3/11/62, and that's his birth date. And here is a couple more pieces of information that are really undeniable. I don't think there's any way this is a coincidence. Thank you to these two people for the following comments. The Matrix movie was released on March 31st, 1999. I showed you that here. The Matrix opened in theaters in the United States on March 31st, 1999. The Matrix was released on March 31st, 1999. The number of days you have to go back from March 11th, 2024 to the release date of the Matrix movie, March 31st, 1999, is 9,112 days. 9112 or 9/11 part 2. The second 9/11 in Hebrew gematria equals 1174. 1174 days before March 11, 2024 is December 23rd, 2020. Israel's government collapsed on December 23rd, 2020. Go back the same number of days, but in weeks, 1174 weeks. The second 9/11 equals 1174. 1174 weeks before March 11th, 2024 is September 11th, 2001, the day of the Twin Towers. And Obama is currently, I'm sure we could go on and on with all of this, but I wanted to share these other pieces of information to let you know this is the Matrix code. They showed 9/11 ahead of time. Now they're showing the second 9/11 on March 11th, 2024. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.
I wanted to quickly cover what I saw on Steve Fletcher 222's channel. I wanted to cover what I saw on Steve Fletcher's channel. He is fantastic at finding data on dates. I watch his videos regularly. The link to his video will be in the description box. At 11 seconds into the video, he showed this image from The Matrix. It showed 22, March 11, and 1998. I will explain why those numbers were shown in The Matrix, as well as 9/11, 2001. I will link the video in the description box. A special thanks to Steve for this information. Alright guys, a special thank you to Steve Fletcher. I'm going to include the link. We're going to go over the breakdown that he showed, and I'm going to share with you what I know. He highlighted some really important information, and let's continue. So I think it was, okay, here we go. We have Neo's date of birth, 3/11, March 11. There's a reason for this. Also the year 1962. There's a reason for this. Then we have 1998. Okay, so what is all of this? Why is there a 22 right here? That's very important. All right, let's look. 3/11/2020, Devoke. That was the first date, is exactly 42 months to 9/11/23, the 22nd year anniversary. As you can see, the 22 embedded right there. 1998 gives us a special hint. Just a moment. Amazingly, that equals a date, 9/11 and 3/11. Aren't those the dates that are highlighted in the Matrix movie? Let's find here. Here it is right here. His passport expired 9/11/2001, the date of the attack.